Hello everybody, it's Matthew Street. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here as always, folks. And folks, time for another Oasis video. Yes, indeed. I love this band. One of my favorite artists of all time. I know there's some people out there that are like thumbs down. There's a lot of you out there that are thumbs up, but I don't care. I love them. And I'm going to talk about them when something special happens. And something special has happened just about a little over a week or so ago. February 28th, 2025 marked the 25th anniversary of Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, the fourth Oasis album released on February 28th, 2000. And folks, I have loved this album since day one. Now, it didn't do as well as some of their earlier albums. I believe it did make #1 in the UK, but it didn't sell as much as the earlier stuff in the UK. Here in America, it only made it to number 24, and I'm not even sure if it's quite making gold status yet. But folks, I just love this album, and I feel it has been kind of lost and forgotten, and I want to talk about it a little bit. Now, with Oasis, I must tell you, I consider them, they have 7 studio albums. I don't consider 1998's The Master Plan to be a regular Oasis album. I consider it more to be a compilation of their B-sides and a couple of live cuts from that era, from Definitely Maybe through Be Here Now in 97. Master Plan came out in 98, and I love it. If you look at it as a standalone album, the songs on it are so wonderful. I mean, it would be a top 1, 2 Oasis album in my book. It's so great, the songs on it, but I really consider it more of a compilation. Now, the 7 remaining regular studio albums from Oasis, I consider them in 2 periods. Period 1 is that early entry into the world period of Definitely Maybe in 1994. Then you have What's the Story, Morning Glory in 1995, and then you have Be Here Now in 1997. That's that, beginning period. Then there's an album right dead center in the middle that I feel is forgotten, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. And then you have the 3 later period albums when their major mega popularity started to wane a little bit. When you had Heathen Chemistry from 2002, and then you had Don't Believe the Truth in 2005, and then the final Oasis album up to now, Dig Out Your Soul, in 2008. Now, this is a big year for Oasis with this reissue, remaster of Standing on the Shoulder of Giants coming out for the 25th anniversary. Because as you know, Oasis has reunited, and they are working on a major world tour coming up that is completely and utterly sold out. It begins July 4th. The reunion tour in the UK starts in July, and then it comes here to the US in August and September, parts of September. There was rumors of a new album being in the can already, being worked on, being mastered, whatever. So that's something to look forward to. A brand new Oasis album will be just heaven to someone like me. But I just feel Standing on the Shoulder of Giants has been overlooked and forgotten. And I need to talk about it a little bit, folks, because it is, every Oasis album evokes a different emotion in me and a different feeling. They are all very different, but pure Oasis, if you get my drift. Every one of them has a different vibe to it. This one, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, it has that alt rock, psychedelic rock, pure rock and roll Oasis vibe to it, but it gives me a much more, I don't know what it is, but this is my chill Oasis album. This is the album I love to come down here into this music room. I got a little recliner over there right in front of my stereo speakers. And I like to get the lights in a right setting and light a couple of these back here, get some lava lamps going, get the mood going right, bring down the adult beverages. I don't do drugs, so I don't go that direction, but I like to chill, get a little adult vibe feeling going, if you get my drift, and put on Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. I really do. I really love the vibe of this album, that psychedelic rock vibe, Beatlesque in nature, dare I say it. Okay, there I said it. Sue me, but I feel it has a Beatlesque vibe to it. And It's not as bloated and overproduced as Be Here Now from '97. I love Be Here Now. I mean, I love every Oasis album. Be Here Now is fine with me. But I know the criticisms of it is that there's too many songs. There's no song under like 5 or 6 minutes. Some of them as long as 10 minutes. It's just too big, too monstrous, too overproduced. I get it. I understand people got turned off by that album. This one gets back to just simplicity in my book. Albeit, I mean, there's the cool psych rock production of it, very cool. But it's just 10 songs, and they're not all 5-10 minutes long. You know, there's a couple of longer ones, but it's just a great length, and it's just more experimental. Like I said, heavy psych rock. It's just really pure. That vibe, if you like that chill psych rock vibe, you're gonna like this album. But it's not, when I say psych rock, it's not like a spacey album either. It's just got a cool vibe to it, and I absolutely love it. Now, this album has the first song by Liam Gallagher on it called Little James. Now, I like the song. In the whole totality of the album, I think it fits great in the 10 songs, but a lot of people criticize Little James. They don't like it. They think it's weak, and I get it. It is one of the weaker songs on this album, but I just think it fits in the whole vibe of the listening experience. You basically only have Liam, Noel Gallagher, and Alan White, the drummer at the time. Those are the basic only 3 primary members on this album. Bonehead and Guigsy had recorded some stuff for this album, but everything they did was redone by other musicians, outside musicians. And then not soon after this album was released, Gem Archer and Andy Bell joined for the tour that ended up being on a DVD, an album called Familiar to Millions, that live set. And they were with the band for the remainder of the tenure of the band until they broke up in '09. But so this album is just basically the 3 primary members of Alan, Liam, and Noel. Now, I love the cover of this album. Out of all 7 Oasis main albums, this is probably my favorite cover. It's the Manhattan skyline done in a composite fashion with numerous photos covering different times of day in the exact spot of Manhattan, pointing towards lower Manhattan. And it has a beautiful, nice effect which sets the tone of this album, that sets that vibe and those feelings, those emotions that you'll get from this album. I absolutely love the cover. Now, the album itself did get mixed reviews from critics and fans alike, but I think it's an absolutely banger. I think it's a great, great album. There's, again, like with every Oasis album, they record extra songs, and some of those songs are just as good, if not better, than what's on the album. One of those for me is Let's All Make Believe. Wow. I only wish it was on the album because it could be my favorite song from these sessions. Go check out Let's All Make Believe. It's an absolute wonderful B-side that wasn't included on this album, but you can find it, and I think you'll absolutely adore it. It's a great song, one of my favorite Oasis songs ever. So, like I said, why I'm doing all this? Well, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, February 28th, 2025, got a 25th anniversary release, all remastered on beautiful, beautiful vinyl. 2 beautiful vinyl choices for you. You can get it on a wonderful silver vinyl, which looks very cool, and I think you can get that at most outlets. I went a different direction. I went direct to Oasis. I went to the Oasis website. Go there if you want before they sell out. And they had this beautiful package of Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. Look at that beautiful cover, as I said. Here's the back cover. Here's what it looks like in its full glory. And morning glory. Full glory. And then you get a beautiful gatefold. Okay. Isn't that nice? And then the inner sleeve is hard stock. Credits and things there. Alright. Not good. You probably won't be able to see it good. And then all the lyrics on the hard stock inner sleeve. And then I went to the Oasis website because I thought the silver was nice, the silver vinyl, but I love this blue and purple swirl, they call it. Look at that beauty. I went right to the, I didn't care if it got shipped from the UK, and I had to pay a little bit for shipping. Wasn't that much, to be honest with you. But look at that. Oh, what a great label. Nice custom label there. Beautiful, beautiful piece of vinyl there with the blue and purple and white swirl. Love it so much. So folks, I'm telling you, this is worth getting. I also went with a little package deal where I got this beautiful t-shirt right here, Go Let It Out, the first single. All right, love this shirt, just love it, love the logo from this album, the Oasis, the way it's written. So folks, I'm excited that this brand new 25th anniversary release came out. I think if you're a fan of Oasis, you should be too. You should check it out, and get ready folks, because 2025 is the year. They released this for the big 25th anniversary of this great album, in my opinion, but don't forget, we got the 30th anniversary of What's the Story, Morning Glory coming, so I'm sure there'll be some product coming for that, and to celebrate it all with the big reunion coming later this year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, new music from this great band. I love them. I'm an Oasis freak, always will be, always have been. Hope you are too. Check out Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. If you're into it, go check out one of the new vinyl reissues for the 25th anniversary, beautiful silver or purple, blue, and white, whatever you want. And hey, come back and let's talk some Oasis. What do you think? Thanks all for being here. I will be back very, very soon. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. Bye-bye.